Well, welcome aboard once again to Monodrew playing Titanic Adventure Out of Time. I'm still in the COVID isolation period, so guess we'll just do this. Now, as kind of pointed out last time I played this and having a quick look at the guide, that's in this PC Gamer Tips magazine from, when was this one from? Winter of 1998. Wow, that long ago, really. I've probably missed a major thing now, which was getting the Rubaiyat, which was my main mission. So I think I fucked that one up. I have, with the help of this book, managed to get into Sasha's sort of Matryoshka doll safe and changed out the necklaces. So I have the real necklace now. Not sure where to go from here, unfortunately. It's kind of not sure what to do next. Now, I said I wasn't going to consult this too much and cheat, but I spent so much time running around these damn corridors, a bit lost. I need something, so if I can at least get like a hint, just quickly looking through this of where I should perhaps try next, then that's something. Okay, there's a few words here about speaking to my boss, Penny. So I think I'll do that then. Just trying to remember where she is on the ship. I think she's in one of the F cabins. Suppose I could always ask the purser. Man, do you know what? I'm glad he's there. It's so easy to get bloody lost.
Yes, can I help you? As purser, I arrange dinner reservations, rent deck chairs, the usual shipboard duties.
Yeah, wonderful. Check the passenger
Have you
list.
a name? If you do, I can tell you their cabin number.
Sorry, chest. More names.
Miss Pringle, cabin F-34, second class.
F-34.
I live to serve.
I live
That's
to
all,
give.
then, is it? Good night.
Nope. Wrong way. Ah. Not this way. I think I need to get to the other grand staircase. No, I need to get to the second class staircase, I think. Bloody... You know what, not to bring a bit of darkness on this game I'm playing right now, but you know, thinking about what happened to the real-life Titanic... God, if it is a bit like this ship... Now, this game was actually kind of praised for its, probably not 100%, but at least, like, fairly accurate reconstruction of the ship here. But if it is anything like this, I mean, fucking hell, it would have been so easy to get lost. And sadly, that would have contributed to deaths. You know, just to bring a bit of a sour note on things. Right. Okay, I need to get on the boat deck and then run right the way back to the back of the ship. Shame my character isn't wearing a bloody steps watch, which... let me check this. Oh, I've still got most of my steps to do today. It's a bit of a pain doing them indoors. But I'm an infectious monster, so... I'm just gonna have to suck it up best I can. Probably just watch more Doctor Who. And do steps to it. Okay, F deck.
Did you get it? Did you find the Rubaiyat? Interesting, but we need evidence. No. If the Home Office hears of such lollygagging, your next mission's apt to be boiling water for the clerk's tea. We must have evidence. Something to connect this Barbican fellow to Zeitel. There is a photographer, a Mr. Burns, on board.
Ah,
He might have a photo of the two. Check with him.
he was mentioned earlier as well. Well, it's not going to do too much good for this playthrough, but I at least have an idea of if I want to play this again and try and get like the best outcomes. At least have an idea of what I'll be doing. Mr. Burns, excellent. Exactly. Nope, just more clones. So I bang that ball a bit. God, I'm spending a lot of time visiting this purser. I'm sure I'm his favorite person now. Whoa! Wrong door. Yeah, I think it's a deck down. Or maybe another deck down.
Yes, can I help you?
Always.
Perhaps. As purser, I'm in charge of the Titanic's passengers. Have you a name? If you do, I can tell you their cabin number. The Burnses? Cabin C-78.
C-78.
I live to serve.
Right.
Very good, then. Good night.
I'm going to save right here because it hasn't crashed in a little while and that's making me suspicious. C-78. Oh. That was on the right deck.
Yes, can I help you? You found him. What do you want? I set up a small darkroom in my cabin. Well, unfortunately, I don't have time to show it to you. Gee, thanks, I think so. I wish Stephanie agreed with you. My wife's angry with me because I've spent more time with my camera than with her. She just doesn't understand that a photographer can't stop taking pictures, even on his honeymoon. Have you seen Stephanie? She's wearing a blue hat. I better wait for her.
Stephanie in the blue hat. Maybe I need to find her. Oh. Oh, is it the... Well, you're in a blue hat, but I can't seem to click on you.
Hello. Good to see you again. Have you seen Stephanie? She's wearing a blue hat. She must really be sore with me. You've got pretty good advice. I'm going to find her right now. Excuse me. Good night.
I think I might have already destroyed the film. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Have I destroyed? Uh-huh. You know what? Bit of a cheat, but I'm gonna go back. 'Cause I think I've already. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. Hopefully this doesn't cause him to run back in. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi. Okay. Let's get back to my boss.
Did you find anything on Zeitel? His mission? His contacts? Smashing. What have you learnt? Clearly someone else has filched it. More art? Zeitel's no connoisseur. No, there's something about that painting of interest to the German High Command. I don't have any information about Vlad, but the other fellow, look here. Zeitel's Titanic contact is a London art dealer named Sasha Barbican. They say he smuggles art, and he's not above selling stolen merchandise. The files say he's Serbian, interestingly enough, with links to some shady Balkan groups. No. If the Home Office hears of such lollygagging, your next mission's apt to be boiling water for the clerks. Find anything else? Quite significant. This man, here with Zeitel. That's Barbican. I'll keep this. Good work. The painting's what Zeitel's really after. You must secure it. Where or how, I don't care. Just find it and bring it back here. Check the purser. He might know where the painting is. Sneak a peek at his cargo manifest. That should help you find the painting. Cargo stored somewhere beneath the forecastle deck. Things are thickening up quite nicely, aren't they? We've got to get our hands on that painting.
God, you're so pleased.
Don't fail.
Oh, time's progressing. Okay, so I'm gonna save again. I also have some food in the oven, so I'm gonna quickly check on that. All right, guess I'm going to the purses again. Let's teleport.
Thayer. Oh, what do you want?
Okay.
Why, what do you know? Not that it matters. I'm much too busy. I must get this message through from Mr. Thayer. Mr. Thayer expects his private train car to meet him in New York, and I can't leave my post. But I need to send this telegram. Help?
Oh,
Yes, it might be helpful if you
yes,
deliver
I can
this
get to the
message
wireless room.
for me. Even better, why don't you send it for me? Mr. Thayer is a very important man. So send the telegram at once. And when you have, don't forget to tell me. I can check valuables, store cargo, list passengers, etc. Certainly not. The manifest is the purser's. Only I look at the manifest. Deck games are usually reserved for daylight hours. 5? Who are you, anyway? I haven't seen you about. And I've the passenger list. We've already had trouble with one lady in second who's tried crashing first class. I live to serve. Glad to be of good night.
Well, I can finally get to the wireless room, it seems. Oh, I'm gonna have to go right around.
Quick. I've tracked Zeitel and Sasha to the ship's stern. They're having a rather heated conversation. See if you can listen in. I'll track their movements.
Excuse me, but I have not seen my friend in such a long time. There's a lot we must discuss privately. Good night. Please, this conversation,
I know.
it is an important one.
No, okay, like, can I sneak up behind?
The drop. It worked as you said. I have it. The Rubaiyat's mine.
I hope you appreciate it.
More so the profit it brings.
What will you do with it?
There's an American tycoon who collects rare manuscripts. He'll pay a fortune and ask no questions. But there's just one problem, Colonel.
Which is?
There's a third party on board. An agent working against you. Against us.
How do you know?
My servant who retrieved the Rubaiyat encountered them.
We should take precautions.
What about the painting? Did your associate bring it up from the cargo hold?
No, I don't have it.
No? But I put it there myself.
Sasha, I've discovered a traitor. Don't look so startled. It is not you.
You mean Hadelitz, your associate?
No longer my associate, I am afraid. Willie was an intellectual, and intellectuals aren't smart enough for espionage. Now, I must recover the painting and its plans. I fear this third party may already have possession of it.
And Hadelitz?
Thank you for asking. Willie will bring no further harm to the fatherland, I assure you. Let us plan.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to save this here. Oh, what do I do first then? I mean, I know where the cargo hold is, but I can't get in there.
You'll have to go back. You're not allowed that. They tell me first-class passengers. The carters come down. They've a motor car in the hold. I haven't seen them, but if anyone shows me those car keys, I'm told to let them pass.
I don't have them, do I? No. I think I know what I need to do. I need to rob the carters. Anyway, let's...
Good evening. Third Officer...
Hello,
Monodrew
Third
here.
Officer Fictitious.
Sorry, the wireless room's off limits to passengers. No passengers allowed. Yes, though the only thing to watch is the wireless room. They just keep bringing up more messages. Wireless telegraphy is all the rage these days. A toy? Certainly not. It's quite important. This is the officers' promenade. No passengers allowed. Good night.
Come on, get back.
Sorry, the wireless room's off limits to passengers.
Can I schmooze
No
him?
passengers allowed. Yes, though the only thing to watch is the wireless room. They just keep bringing up more messages. Wireless telegraphy is all the rage these days. Not tonight, I'm afraid. I've got an uneasy feeling. Something seems wrong. Yes, very calm. No moon. I don't like that. Can't see what's coming. No moon means surprises, as if we don't have enough already. Mr. Ismay, the White Star Line's president, is on board. We're walking eggshells round him, I tell you. Though that's nothing compared to the creeping about my brother-in-law's doing at the back. His entire London office is in an uproar. Tom works in the Admiralty. Seems our plans for troop deployments against Germany disappeared 3 weeks ago. Tom says the big boys are petrified until they get wind of it. Could upset the balance of power. Politics. Desktop espionage. Bureaucrats. Pah. Give me the sea. You can toss the rest. Never have. Not since the war. South Africa. Boer War. The officer was a drinker. He was drunk when they trapped us out on the veldt. On a moonless night. It was a massacre. We never saw them coming. Drink always leads to the devil. An interesting connection. For all I know, it could be true. A man's got his troubles. Sick child, being away from home. But I hate whiners and apologizers. Well, thank you for your insight. Have a look, why don't you? Mind you, Phillips will have my head if he catches you in there, but I don't see any harm. Go on in.
So those are all kind of historical, huh? Mm-hmm. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Go back to that. I feel like I might have to write that down. Just a second. Or I could just check to see if it's actually written in the guide. On first glance, no, but so I'll write it down just in case I need it. Well, see if that comes in handy. Okay. Set power, amp to on, check system breaker switch, transmit. Oh, just filled up the memory card there, so just had to switch it for another one. That hasn't happened in a while. I have recorded a lot of footage today, mind. Okay, there's gonna be a slight cheat, but just gonna see if this has messages in the guide, just so I don't have to keep fucking running back and forth between these two. Follow the instructions. Okay, it's kind of here. Oh. Okay, on. Okay. Oh my god. I'm a terrible typist. Hopefully they got the gist of that. I guess I'll go speak to my boss. Or do I grab the painting first? So I do have an idea of how I could grab the painting. Well, it means I might have to steal or slash borrow some keys. Oh. Another floor down, I think. Whoops. Probably good time to save.
Yes, can I help you? You sent it? Marvelous. I was afraid you'd... Mr. Thayer'll be most grateful. And let them think the purser's
No.
not doing his job. I am the purser, and as purser, I am the one who looks after...
Great job.
Mr. Thayer is vice president of the Pennsylvania Railroad, and it is I who shall inform the Thayers that their train will be waiting. So, if you'll excuse me... Yes, can I help you? I can check valuables, store cargo, list passengers,
I just need to find out where
etc.
these other guys are staying.
Have you a name? If you do, I can tell you their cabin number.
Those are the clocks. Those are the conklings.
Mr. Conkling is in cabin B59.
B59.
I live to serve.
Thank you for your help.
Glad to be of good night. Yes, can I help you? You sent it? Marvelous.
B59.
I was afraid you'd... Mr. Thayer'll be most grateful. And let them think the purser's not doing his job. I am the purser, and as purser, I am the one who looks after the passengers. Mr. Thayer is vice president of the Pennsylvania Railroad, and it is I who shall inform the Thayers that their train will be waiting. So, if you'll excuse me...
Cool, he's gone. Okay, artwork, painting, and frame.
Yes, can I help you? Very good, then.
Good night. Oh.
Yes, can I help you? Away, go away, I'm too... Mr. Isidore Strauss, he's lost a cufflink, and he's so particular. How should I know? There's more than enough passengers on this ship to keep me hopping. Old Mr. Strauss could make things very difficult. Yes, very difficult. Thank you. It is a gold cufflink. Mr. Strauss will be very grateful.
An awful lot of fetch quests in this. Anyway. Was that B59? I was supposed to write it down. I fucking forgot. Think I best save.
Hunting for a cufflink for the purse. Glory be. What about your mission? Hunting for a cufflink for the
goodness.
purse. Glory be. What about your mission?
This is any indication where that cufflink could be. I doubt it's in the turbine room. You know, I did mysteriously zoom in on a plant somewhere. I wonder... Maybe incorrect, but I do seem to remember the plant being at the bottom of some stairs. No, it's not on these ones.
Wandering. I had advised you against it. Young people, they listen to no one nowadays. May I help you in your search? I am looking for something. A misplaced notebook. Ah, it's such a big ship. You have not seen this notebook? Yes, but staying out so late at night, you must have some curiosity. Curiosity. In English, it kills the cat, yes? But it can also kill larger things. Stay away from German business. Let us meet tomorrow in the cafe, yes? The band? They play Strauss so well. Until then. Auf Wiedersehen.
Tschüss. I think time might be getting on a little bit. Oh, being the squash court, I seem to remember where it is. No, I don't seem to remember where it is. That's the problem.
Hello there. You again. You'll never guess who I saw earlier. The man himself, Isidore Strauss, the owner of Macy's department store, standing right over there. Haymakers
Cool.
is a fine shop, but Macy's, man, that's the big... But just as I was readying myself to make an introduction, he leaves. You seen him? At the foot of the stairs, with his... Let me know if you see him, will you?
Foot of the stairs. Oh, shit. Yeah. I do... Yeah, okay. Oh, shit, I found it. Oh, in that case. Let's go back to the purser.
Yes, can I help you? Wonderful. Mr. Strauss will be quite pleased.
Motherfucker! I can't quite remember where I saved. Oh, let's jump back on it. Okay. So I'm just going to save here very quickly. I know it doesn't matter too much because I'm not that much further ahead, but... Let's go.
Yes, can I help you? Wonderful. Mr. Strauss will be quite pleased that I found his cufflink.
Yes, you did. You did.
His gratitude will be reflected most generously.
Well, I'm guessing those are the keys because they're the only ones I could pick up. So let's go. So there is a chance I can find this painting. Oh, almost. Nope, no one of consequence. Seem to be having trouble finding my car. Well, not my car, but you know what I mean. Well, there we go. did spot something about that in the magazine. Just a second. You know what? We are too late. The painting seems to be gone. I think we're gonna really get the bad ending here. Penny is not going to be pleased. So yeah, just continuing our sail right into disaster and the destruction, presumably, of
Still
the
wondering?
timeline.
This ship holds a strange fascination for you. Most peculiar. I have a message from a young German gentleman by the name of Hederlitz. He would like to meet you in the squash court. They've opened it for him. Highly irregular, I must say, especially for fencing. If memory serves me, there is an entrance to the squash courts on D-deck. Meanwhile, I shall inform the young German gentleman that you will meet him presently.
Let's tell my boss I fucked up again.
Did you get the painting? Blast. Someone got there before you. If only you'd been faster. That snooty steward Smethels was looking for you. Find him and kick him smartly in the shins. Here's a message for you.
God, how do I get to the bloody squash court?
I believe Mr. Hederlitz is still at his swashbuckling on the squash court.
Yes, I will.
Perhaps you should visit him.
You're helpful. The lift geezer.
Evening, I'm the lift attendant. And you'll not find one better at taking you where
Yeah, I
you
know,
want
I've spoken to you
go.
before.
So, at your service.
Oh, went right past it.
Take my lift to D-deck. Leave me and turn right. You'll see the D-deck cabins ahead. Enter. At the corridor's end, make a left. The first door to your right takes you down to the squash court. Little late for a game, aren't it? Now where to? Mind the gate. Up a bit late, aren't you? Just like Mr. Conklin. He's a night owl. Just a little way.
Shouldn't be smoking, surely. Nah, I don't want to talk to you.
Wandering. I had advised you against it. Young people, they listen to no one nowadays. May I help you in your search? I am looking for something as well. Willy van Hedelitz has been most irresponsible. He has disobeyed me and misplaced a favorite painting, one destined for the German embassy. A faux pas of the first magnitude. A rather charming street scene by a young Viennese painter. For someone with insomnia, you ask quite a lot of questions. What did you say your profession was? As I have observed, stay away from German business. Let us meet tomorrow in the cafe, yes? The band? They play Strauss so well. Until then. Auf Wiedersehen.
Yes, Willy. I'm sure that plant must come into play at some point.
Thank you for coming. I do not meet so many people on the Titanic. It is a pity. I like the English. I wish I knew more of them. Now you have the
It's
opportunity.
okay, I quite like the
of fencing with
Germans.
me. 3-time champion of my university. You are also an excellent athlete, yes? Colonel Seidel believes it so. The Colonel is very seldom confused about anything. You will play. If you win, perhaps I relate to you some stories.
Perhaps.
En garde. Allez. Allons-y. Ah, verdammt. Allez. Sehr gut.
This is where he kicks my ass.
Et là. Allons-y. Ah, verdammt. Allez. Ah, verdammt.
Huh. I was literally just button mashing there.
The Titanic, how quickly she is moving. The engines are loud here. We are nearing the Grand Banks. The Vikings thought this part of the
did
North
they?
Atlantic cursed. Even modern sailors call it the Devil's Hole, a place of deadly surprise.
I don't want to
Since
go
our
anywhere
Germans
near
are
the Devil's
pessimistic,
Hole.
yes. Like me, for example, I am German, but I am also a friend to others. Perhaps even the English. Another match? Afterwards, we can tell more tales. Another match? En garde. Allons. Ah, verdammt. Allons. Touché. Allez. Et là. Allez. Touché. Allons-y. Allons. Touché. Allons-y. Allez. Ah, verdammt. Allez. Ah, verdammt. You fence well. You are a great athlete. Take this in friendship. May it bring you luck. A thing I fear we shall all need. But if anything should happen to me, I trust you will know what to do. You do? Remember, only one thing is certain, and the rest is lies. It is a quote from an old book I had the recent opportunity to read. But I tell you more. I am associate professor at the University of Vienna. I document the mythos, the legends of mankind. I'm on my way to New Mexico to study the Yoni Indians under Dr. van der Plaars. I am interested in what Dr. Freud calls the unconscious mind. What happens below the surface.
Also
of
reference to
experience.
James Cameron's
Tell me,
Titanic.
what frightens you more, fire or ice? The ancient Aryans believed man would see 4 ages. According to them, this is now the Wolf Age, an age that ends with ice. After the Wolf Age ends, mankind shall experience a fire that will burn for 2 generations. Clearly a metaphor for a war
Clearly.
we must all try to prevent. Yes? Why do you assume he is interested in paintings? Yes, art. That is what I meant. And you are mistaken. Colonel Seidel cares little for art, unlike his friend Herr Barbicon. I notice he likes old Vienna, for he has many pictures of the city. If the fire comes, my friends will favor the English over Germany. Another match? En garde. Allons-y. Et là. Allons-y. Touchez. Allons-y. Allons-y. Touchez. Allons-y. Sehr gut.
Danke.
Allez. Touchez. Allons-y. Touchez. Very good. You have proven yourself. And I must confide in Colonel Seidel suspects I value my friends more than Germany. He's right. Another match?
Oh, more.
En garde. Allons-y. Et là. Allez. Sehr gut.
This is making me nervous.
Allons-y.
Probably because I fear this game is going to crash at any second.
Allez. Sehr gut. Allons-y. Touchez.
Ah.
Allons-y. Sehr gut. You are a great athlete. Another match? Let us meet later. I will tell you more. For now, keep the ring. I bid you good night.
Well. I think I'm just going to call it a day there. It's probably not as long as the last video I recorded, but do have quite a bit to do, and we're at least making some progress now. I have a feeling there's probably not going to be a whole lot of this game left, and as I said, I have kind of messed with history a bit, so if I want the good ending, I'll probably have to play it again despite the crashes, but you know what? Now that I do kind of have a better feel for the game, I'm not too concerned about that, but anyway, we'll finish this path that we're on next time, so thank you very much for watching, and have a good night.